I mean, there's so many things to talk about. Before I jump into what worked and what didn't work, let's just break down the story. So the whole thing starts with Lorelai torturing this woman, and we don't know why. This is the woman that essentially brought Lorelai's sister to Red John. I mean, that's just some crazy stuff, right? Eventually, at the end, Lorelai finds out that Red John did indeed kill her sister. And then at the end, we find that Lorelai's dead and Patrick is still no better off. What worked? Right, first thing that worked was the fact that it's a Red John episode. I love Red John episodes. It's just one of those things where you're like obsessed with every frame and you're like, is that Red John? Is that Red John? Is that Red John? You know, I know it's a fun game. It's kind of frustrating because you're like, maybe it's him, maybe it's not. So the fact that it was a Red John episode, that just worked, right? Right? Okay. Next thing that I really liked, I like the fact that Jane and Lisbon, they were kind of having a hard time with their own partnership. You know, I don't like it when it's all too easy, when there are no conflicts, and when people don't have to resolve things. And I felt that this was a good opportunity for them to just look each other in the eye and say, you know what, this is hard. And, you know, you have to understand where I'm coming from, and you have to understand where I'm coming from. And I felt that there was a bit of struggle and conflict, but resolution towards the end as well. And not that it's over, not that it's done, but it's never just completely over. I feel like that was a good thing. For all you Jizbun shippers out there, I guess you can sort of argue that there was a moment where, you know, you can see Lisbon asking Jane, like, you have feelings for her, you know, but was she really asking as a partner or as someone who just wants more? You know, it's kind of, this was a little bit difficult to know. So, you know, you read it how you want to read it. I think there was a little bit more behind it. I don't know. You tell me what you think. That final scene where Jane is like pleading with Lorelai and he's like, we had a deal. And he's trying to save the life of that D-bag that Lorelai just shot. And then we see Homeland scooping in and you can see Jane just like, no, what the hell? You know, I've been working on this so long. It was heartbreaking. That was just really hard. It was cool to watch, but it was heartbreaking too. And the last thing I really liked, I liked the fact that this was a kind of an original kind of format for the episode. You know, with first you start the episode with Lorelai just, you know, being all badass. And then you see Jane driving and being in the action. And then there's a shootout. There was a lot of just overall out and about action going on, and I thought that was pretty cool. It was kind of exhilarating, very cool stuff. Now, what didn't work? I hate to say it, there was one thing that didn't work. I mean, it's not a huge thing, it's not a showstopper, it's not something that's gonna make me not like the show, but Lorelai was not the smartest character. She made some dumb decisions. I mean, what the heck was she thinking? If you're gonna go kidnap or kill someone, you know what you're not gonna do? You're not gonna park at the valet. Take your gun, walk in a crowded plaza to try and go and kidnap some dude. And then, when she goes to break into their house, oh, you know what she's doing? Oh, no, let's think about how she's approaching this. She's breaking the window to open the door, making all kinds of noise, and this sort of like strolls in, like, oh yeah, I'm looking to kill. Oh, you're the guy I'm looking to torture and kill. That was not cool. I'm sorry, it wasn't cool. But aside from that, I mean, the rest, this was just a fantastic episode. I loved it. It was Red John themed. It had all these strong moments, and quite frankly, it sets up some very interesting questions. Which brings me to a new segment of my review, WTF. Bertram and Kirkland plotting. What is going on with that? I didn't see that coming. And they have all this can we trust her? What the heck, right? Why wouldn't Lorelai just tell him? I mean, they had a deal and she's like, I'll break the deal. I've done worse. I know you've done worse, but a deal is a deal and you not telling him? It's kind of weird, right? Like, just, what was she accomplishing? I didn't quite get that either. I was like, that was weird. If you want to just go ahead and answer some of the WTF moments for me and clear that stuff up, I'll be glad to hear it. Oh my god, that was a tough one. I mean, it was a tough one because it was just full of emotion, alright? Just full of great beautiful and bizarre emotion. Let me know what you thought of the episode, what you thought of this review, what you think of life. That's all I had for you. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. And until next time, bye. Hopefully there'll be another teaser. Maybe I'll see the episode again. CBS, if you're hearing this, just go on ahead. Just send it over. I'll watch it, no problem.